All right, let's try this one again. Yeah. All right, let me get set up on here. I'll wait for everybody to join. So sorry, yeah, I had it set up for 4K on my phone. I don't think I can stream 4K. I can make videos 4K, but I don't think I can stream. That's why it came out all garbage, all garbled looking. There we go. Okay, cool. 4K. I can make videos 4K, but I don't stream. That's why it came out all garbage, all garbled looking. There we go. What's up, Nick? Thanks for joining. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a mess up on my part. Apologies. Sounds good. Yeah, so like I said, I just got a new cell phone and I'm filming. It's 4K capable, right? So I can record in 4K, but only on regular videos. So I don't think it's capable of streaming, obviously. I think that was a whole major mess up. So I changed it back to 1080 and we're back to going normal. What am I doing with your identities? I forgot to bid on. One of these is to keep, one of these is to sell. And I'll wait for people to join in. Hopefully people will join in. So I'm going to try to one of these for 140. And then I'm going to keep the one that I want. Maybe drill it up. Oh, yeah, I actually had quite a bit of stuff to talk about. You're right, Nick. I was like, I could do this, I could do that. I originally was not going to do a stream tonight. And then I was just kind of exhausted. I went out bowling today. I went out bowling yesterday. It was a busy week of bowling. So Tuesday I had a league at 12:30. And then we did really well. Actually, it was our first time we won 2 of the games and we got the overall score, which was pretty cool. So we won 3 total. Very hard to beat the high handicap bowling teams. Holy moly. Was very hard fought and we put out all the stops and I think I got a 227, I got a 190 something and a 228 and we barely eked by with winning 3. So very happy with that. So we're at the very bottom of the list. We're at the I think there's like 9 teams total. This is the Paddock League, and we're in last place. And just because I joined in, and the team I'm on right now, they were missing a person for about a month, so we've got to catch up. And I'm in there to try to help them out and get us back up to the top. The only bummer about our league is that they don't. It's one solid season. They don't break it up into 3s like the Napa League. They break it up into 3 sections. So there's like 3 quarters. So you get it like a restart. You get a redo the second part, and they have like playoffs for the first. I think the first, second. I think there's 3 quarters. It's either 3 or 4 maybe. Let me know what you guys as a league. If you guys are on a league, how that works. Is it just one solid the whole way through without any breaks or restarts? And the one thing I like about the restarts, like in Napa, is it kind of gives everybody a chance. Hey, kind of redo and start for fresh, and you can win a little quarter there if you want. But with the Paddock ones, like we've got to do a lot of catching up, and it's very, very hard with high handicap bowlers. But we can try our best. We'll see how we do. All right, welcome everybody to the stream. Sorry about the first stream getting all messed up. I had it on 4K on my phone, and apparently YouTube does not allow 4K streaming somehow. So I think that's why it got all messed up. But all my next videos, I just made a video about the the Mantra Solid, and I'm doing the 1 Ovation. So I filmed those today, and I should be putting up the Mantra Solid tonight for members, and then it should go live tomorrow sometime after I'm done with this stream. And then what else? Yeah, so I did those today. So look forward to those tomorrow. And I did those in 4K. So it's the first videos I'm doing in 4K. So hopefully they're going to come out okay. It looked pretty good in the InShot video editing software. So hopefully it's looking good. GT Ben, what's up? What's up? Billy M, yo fool, thanks for joining in again. Sorry about that. And let's see. So yeah, Nick was asking what I have about the Storm identities. So these are two of the balls that I got on eBay for, I think, like 85, 90 bucks. Yeah, it's 85, 90 bucks, something like that. With tax, came out to like 100 something. But these are the new ones. So I'm selling one of them, and I'm going to keep one. I may drill one up tonight if I have time. And if anybody is interested on a Storm identity, the Belmo ball, the Beast, what is it? The BCP, Black Cherry Purple, let me know. 140 with shipping, brand new, undrilled. Pretty cool looking pour on this one. So if you can see that, I think this is one of the best smelling Storm balls. This one smells super good. I pulled this one out, and the wife said, damn, that's one of the best smelling ones yet. So brand new identity. I pair up very well with the identities personally, and I'm very curious to see how I pair up with the second one. I may make it a little bit stronger than my first one, my first layout. In my first one, I had a 70 by 4 and 30, I believe, or 40. So I may do it a little bit stronger. And this was mine. This was a really cool looking pour too as well. This is my keeper ball here. I mean, look at that. Look at that bad boy. Got all the different swirls. Kind of like the Jupiter pour. I don't know if you guys seen the Jupiter pour. It's like the Ion Max had it. A few of these have had it. But the whole thing looks like the planet Jupiter. Really cool looking. So we'll see. I've been rolling Napa leagues on Wednesday. I did that last night, and holy moly, it's like they don't put out any oil at all. And I'm rolling pearls game one. I'm having to bring out, like, I brought out my mantra. I'm not my mantra, my Ricochet Return. And it was just a hybrid. It's meant to be like game 2 or game 3 ball. And I rolled that game 1, and it was like, holy moly, this ball is super strong. So I busted that one. I took that one away, and then I rolled with the, oh God, what the hell did I bring? Oh yeah, I brought the Zen Pearl. I got a used Zen Pearl from a guy in our league last year. And so I rolled that, and even that one was like, holy moly. So I may have to bring out, like, I'm thinking about bringing the Identity. So Identity is a very controllable ball for me, a good down lane hook and bite. And then I'm going to probably do the DV8 Chill Pearl on for game 2 and 3. But I'm having to bring my super, it's kind of cool because Napa, I have to bring my very weak balls. And I don't know if it's because of the weather. That's another thing I wanted to talk about with you guys tonight is weather and how it affects the oil patterns, right? So the guy that puts the oil down in a league, you know, the last couple of weeks it's been rainy and kind of a lot of humidity, and it just seems like there's no oil. Oh, I think it, and he was telling me it breaks it down really quickly, and it's like, holy moly, is there any? Did you guys even oil the lanes? Like, damn. And paddock is a different story. So paddock is, I have to bring all my solid balls out there. So it's very cool because Napa, I bring my pearls, and then paddock, I could bring my solids. Like I can roll the Severe Collision all 3 games at paddock, or the Ion Max all 3 games at paddock, and it works good for all 3 games. I really don't have to bust out a pearl. So, but I want to talk to you about that. Also, too, any of you guys just watching, joining right now, I have on this notepad right here, I've already written it down, a random bowling ball brand. Okay, all the bowling ball brands out there. I have a random name on this pad that I wrote before the stream. pick your favorite bowling ball brand or what you think is on that. And anybody that gets what's on this notepad, I'm going to probably turn this over in about another half hour or so. You're going to be in a wheel spin, right? And then the wheel spin, I'll send you a free little trinket in the mail, bowling related, which I know you guys like free stuff. So do I. And I enjoy giving it out. So little fun game I'm going to do on my stream tonight. All you have to do is if your favorite bowling ball brand is on this notepad, when I flip it over, you'll be entered in the wheel spin. You only get one guess, by the way. All right, what do we got here?
What if multiple people get it?
Then they're in the wheel spin. Yeah, so if there's like 5 people that pick what's on this notepad, then 5 people get in the wheel spin. And I'll do a wheel spin later on in the stream, towards the end of the stream, and then we'll pick a random winner. So good luck, everybody. All right, let's catch up. So, Nick, what's up, Ryan and Mrs. Bullfool? Miss Bullfool is out here joining me tonight.
Who was that, Nick?
Nick.
Hi, Nick.
From out in Connecticut. Nick, put your DIY Pro Shop name on there too. So I want to give you a shout out. So Nick does his own DIY stuff out in Connecticut, DIY bowling ball drilling. So if you're out in that area and you need somebody to drill your bowling balls or do layouts or any stuff like that, he's your man. So put your link down there, Nick, and I will support you. If anybody who's watching this, a DIYer, let me give you a shout out, right? So that's what I love doing. All right. Nick, keep the one with higher top weight for yourself. Which one's a higher top weight? This one has a pin 4 to 4.5 inches. I do this one. I don't think I really notice the top weight stuff. I don't think I really do. So let me know if you guys out there, if you guys really get a bowling ball and you worry about the top weight and all the numbers and the pin length and all that stuff, because I know the Broski requests those numbers as well too. And I personally don't. I just roll them. I don't think I'm good enough to really tell the difference. Nick, my team on Sunday mornings, we took 4 out of 4 and we're in second, 1 point behind first. Damn, good job, dude. Yeah, we got smoked yesterday in Napa. Holy moly, there's a team we played. They were in fourth place and they smoked us.
Sorry to interrupt, but somebody's leaving already, but they wanted to say hi. So if you could go to the very bottom comment to just maybe they're still on, you could say thanks.
X-Mid, hey, but stopping in before bed, got work early. I'll watch while work and have a good stream. Thanks, X-Mid. Rock on, man. Thanks for dropping in. Yep. So yeah, we played a team yesterday that's in fourth place in Napa, and they beat us all 4 games, like the 3 games, and then they total. We got annihilated. We were missing a member of our team last night. And we just got smoked. They were putting up like 279s and 250s and 260s like almost every game. I was like, oh gosh. No, we had like 150 handicap on top of them too. They just smoked us. And they should probably move into second place after that. But they're tournament bowlers. They're really good. So congratulations if you guys are watching. You kicked our butt last night. Nick, my league is 2 halves. Yeah. I wish the league out in Paddock was also, when I asked her, I said, does it break up? She goes, no. I was like, dang it. So it is a little bit, I think it's a little bit more fair if they have like 2 or 3 sections. That way it gives everybody a chance that, if maybe if they're at the bottom, well, guess what? Everybody starts over again and everybody's equal. So Nick, mine on average, for 5 of them were 116. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so these 2 with tax, after tax was like 110, I think, or something like that. Not too shabby. Came within a couple days, actually. Came really fast. I think I shipped them UPS. I got another ball on eBay. I bid on it yesterday as a spare ball. So I like, some reason I like collecting really cool spare balls. You can never have enough spare balls. So I got the Rotogrip Jester ball, which is one I've always wanted because it's the two-tone. If you guys ever seen it, half of it's black, half of it's red. And I'm going to have it where when you roll it down, it just flips over end on end of color. Should look pretty cool going down lane. I need to just make how many spare balls? I think I got like 4 spare balls right now. But it's kind of cool to go, which spare ball do I want to use tonight? And I don't dare use the if I go to a house that I've never been to before, I won't bring out my good spare balls, like my Storm Clear spare ball. I brought that out to a Bolero, what was it, last year, and ball got chipped and damaged, and it got just all messed up. I had to completely sand the crap out of that thing and polish it after like 5 or 6 games. It was garbage. So I only roll that ball like a Napa, just because they keep the lanes clean and they take care of their stuff, and I know it's not going to get damaged. But my Abide spare ball is getting cracks around the thumb hole. So, it just is what it is. I'm not going to keep plugging it and stuff. I'll probably just, once it gets all cracked and stuff, I'll probably just ditch it. But maybe I'll plug in it one more time and then we'll see how it goes. But since I got the Jopo in like a polyester ball, like a plastic ball, they don't really last too long. The only one that lasts long is the Storm Mix because it's half urethane, half plastic. So all right, go 45 by 4 by 30. Okay, so I should do a completely different layout than what I have on my other one, huh? But will that still give me a late down lane reaction with that? That's more like a control layout, right? Well, the 30 is kind of a sharp back end, but I like the shape on my current OG. By the way, I sold my other OG that I had and that I bought because I bought 2 of them when they first came out. So I sold the other one yesterday to a guy up that lived up by Sacramento, which is 40, 50 miles from where I'm at. And instead of driving down and meeting, I said, I'll just ship it out to you. So for 12 or 13 bucks, he got it actually today. I shipped it out last night at like 6 p.m., dropped off with the UPS guy, and he got it today at 10, I think it was like 10 to 12 a.m. this morning. So he got my OG. I sold it for $180. So 193 total. I paid 190 when I bought that brand new with a discount. So it's all evened out. I wasn't going to drill that other one. I think I just, I'll drill this one just to see the difference, just to have 2 of them on hand. The OG Zen Pearl is still pretty strong. Yeah, the OG Zen Pearl is really strong. I had that sucker polished too. I was like, God dang, like, I'm trying to bring out all the Pearl balls that I haven't really rolled lately, and the Piranha Power Cores might go to, the Identities might go to, and I was just trying to bring out balls that I haven't really bowled with yet before. The Ivory Rhino, last week the Ivory Rhino, boom, was money. I got was like I think a 250 something with the Ivory Rhino, if I'm not mistaken, last week's league, and that ball is shaped really well. I also put a new surface on it. I think I put a 2000 surface on it before I went bowling and let it just kind of lane shine as the night went on. But like I said, if you guys don't have the Ivory Rhino Pro, it's on sale at Buddy's right now. I'm not sponsored by them. Pick one up. It's $100. You can't go wrong. It's a really good ball for me. Very, very forgiving. So I'm going to probably, like I said, probably bring the Chill Pearl next week. For Napa League, just something weak, and then maybe the Identity. Maybe I'll bring this one or my OG Identity. Okay, Big Mike Basil. What's up, Big Mike? Welcome to the stream, brother. How the oil reacts to usage is the humidity in the building on top of what oil they use. Some oils are thinner than others. Yeah, because I went to Paddock today to practice and get some games, and I got 10 games in today at Paddock, and it was raining, like pouring rain, and the oil was still good. I mean, it broke down after 9 or 10 games. It broke down, but nothing. It doesn't break down anything like Napa. And I think Yeah, you're probably right. They probably put out two different types of oil. I gotta ask them what kind of oil they put out each alley to see, what the difference is or whatnot. But I'm very stoked because the paddock for the whole month of December they're going to be closed. So I'm trying to get my bowling fix in at Paddock free fall pins because the whole month of December they're going to be closed because they're getting all brand new pin setters. Oh God! And I had the brand name off the top of my head. I can't think of the. There's not too many companies. It's not Brunswick. It's not any. If you said the name on here, I'd know it. Yeah, but they're going to be closed for a whole month. They're getting all new free fall pin setters, thank goodness. And then they're getting all new ball returns too. So I think they're doing a whole new gutter, replacing the gutters, all new ball returns. So the ball returns they have on there now doesn't have a bottom rack to put like your spare balls and stuff. So the new one will have that, which is going to be pretty cool. And according to the staff, the price is going to be the same. So they're keeping the price the same. They're already really good pricing over there. It's $22 for league. League members get games for $250. So I love going out there. I love the vibe. I love the people out there at Paddock. They're really cool, really super nice to me. It's a nice, small little 20-lane alley. So super happy that I'm a part of a league there. And it's a really cool place to bowl. One of my favorite in the Bay Area.
My favorite of all time.
Yep. And the wife's favorite too. It's pretty much everybody's favorite. I hope all the family loves that alley. Dead Polymers, what's up? What's up? Banger Bowling, just kidding. What's Banger Bowling?
Banger Bowling?
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about that they said Banger Bowling?
I can't remember.
What?
Yeah, Banger Bowling, remind me. He says, Banger Bowling, just kidding. Yeah. Nick, I'm going to guess Columbia 300. Okay. And then Big Mike Basil, my favorite brand is Storm. Jim Carnell, welcome to the stream. Hey, Miss Fool, we're guessing Radical. Okay, gotcha. Nicholas Richardson, 725. Motive. Gotcha. Kate.
Jim thought I was keeping track.
Huh?
He probably thought I was writing it down.
For what?
He said Miss Fool.
Did he say Miss Fool?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Miss Fool. Yeah. Yeah.
Cute.
Let's see. KDiz 4415. What's up? Welcome to the stream. That Ricochet return look awesome for you, my man. Has me itching to get one. Holy moly. So yeah, if you guys didn't catch that video I put out last week of the Ricochet return, holy moly, like that's like my favorite ball right now. I love that ball. It doesn't leave my bag. I brought it with me today. Did I do as good today? No, I didn't. I also put surf. Did I put surf? No, I didn't. I didn't resurface it for today, but the lanes were a little bit different than last week, and I don't think I was hitting my spot exactly the same. But all the games I have from that thing, what did I bowl today? I bowled, I think, a 2. So I've got like 8 games on that. None of them under 200. No games under 200 with that ball. It's amazing. The shape on that ball is amazing too. I would have never. And that's the thing. Like I tell you guys, if you guys watch my videos when I open up surprise balls and whatnot, and a lot of you guys sell the ball, sell it, just sell it and get another one. It's like, first of all, if I don't have that ball, I'm drilling it up. Because what if that ball is like super phenomenal for me and pairs up perfect for me? Just because I wouldn't pick it out of the pro shop, it doesn't look like the latest and greatest Storm Equinox Solid, right, or whatnot. It may be a brand that you kind of just overlook, like Columbia 300, for example. Everybody overlooks that brand. Some people overlook Ebonite, Brunswick. Sometimes people, they all congregate towards Hammer. Everybody wants a Hammer as far as the B7 brands. And I can take what I can get, and I'll drill it up. And, I'm very impressed with that ball. That's all I can say. And if you watch the other reviewers roll that ball, it's the same exact story. If you watch Brunsnick, he did league with it, I think, last week. And it was this week or last week. All his games were like 240s, I think. Every single one of his games were 240. That thing just hits like a truck. So, And I don't think he normally gets those kind of scores, and I don't normally get those kind of scores. I mean, crap, I thought for sure I was going to get a dang 300.
Tell me, sir. Maybe not.
No, when I got to the 10th frame, I'm like, holy crap. And I was like, okay, I got the camera rolling just so there's proof if I did get my 300. And there was some guy next to me on my 10th frame when I got the strike. He's like, and I'm like, leave me alone. Don't bother me. I didn't tell him that, but I'm like, just let me focus, man. And that's when I messed up. I'm not blaming anybody but myself. But it was like, oh man, I pulled it. I just held onto the ball like 1 second longer. And I went 2 boards off, and then I was like, wah, wah, wah. So it'll come. And I think it's probably going to come with that ball, to be honest with you. But like I said, if I don't have the ball, I'm going to drill it up and see how it rolls for me, because it's kind of like, hey, trial and error. And some balls that I get from as surprise balls I don't like, and then I'll sell it, until I get a ball that pairs well with me. But for some reason, and the cool thing about Columbia 300 was my very first ball that I got when I got into bowling when I was 13 years old. I got a Columbia 300. I think it was a white dot. I'm not thoroughly sure exactly what ball was. I was just a straight ball roller back when I was a kid. And then when I got my ball again in the early 2000s, I got like my first real ball was a Columbia 300 Reaction Rev. And I look back at that. I went on their website the other day and I look back on that. I'm like, holy crap, it's got like the same R as the Ricochet. So I think the Ricochet was part of that line, like the Reaction Rev. If any of you guys are old enough to remember like the Reaction Rev balls, it was a really cool looking ball. It was like purple and red. And it had a pretty good core, pretty strong diff. I think it was like 0.52 or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but that was my first real ball. So it's kind of cool that come full circle, 23 years later, and I'm rolling a ball that one of my first ones I ever got. It's kind of like I think it's like an homage to the Reaction Rev series. I know they made Ricochet back in the day too. So I think it was like Ricochet, Reaction, and maybe something else along those lines. Maybe fill in the comments if you know any more than I do. But yeah, Columbia 300 seems to pair well with me. Like I said, the Piranha Power Core is awesome. The Ricochet is awesome. The Pure Madness, which I bought on clearance, is awesome. I still have to get used to the Ricochet Pearl. I haven't really rolled that as much as I probably need to. So I'm going to bring that out. I'll probably bring that out at maybe Napa Game 1. We'll see. I haven't really get a chance to roll that. But it comes with 500 grit, compound, and polish. So I don't know the reason why they do that. I brushed off the polish. Like I said, all those balls, I brush off the compound and polish because I think it's just a little overkill. And I don't know how they got to, hey, let's put compound and let's put polish on there. If anybody knows why, feel free to answer. That's one thing like about Brian Buckosh. I didn't get a chance to watch he was on the Radical podcast yesterday, and then also ZVL stream. So he's making his rounds. And that was a question I would love to ask him. Like, hey, why do you guys, I don't know if he's responsible for the cores for Columbia 300 or not, or the cover stock. And I don't know if he just deals with cores specifically and somebody else does cover stock, or if he does the whole ball design. If anybody knows, let me know. But yeah, I would love to ask him, hey, why do you put compound and polish on this? Is it because it makes it look good in the showroom? I don't know. But anyway. X-Mid, hey, okay, got that. Let's see. Dead polymers, I guess. Ebonite, gotcha. Nick, lower top weight is typically what no thumb bowlers look for because the 3-ounce rule. Lower top weight. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, all mine are all over the place. I don't really know if I noticed a difference. I got to see what the Ricochet return was. I think that was under 3. Ricochet return was under 3. So hey, I may want the lower top weight. Big Mike Basil, I don't look at other numbers besides the weight. Gotcha. I was told by a very well-known and reliable pro shop it doesn't really matter anymore. It's more of a mental thing for most people. I heard the same exact thing from my pro shop and all the research that I've done on that. Everybody says the same thing. I personally, I don't think I'm really good enough at that level to see the difference. I think the pros are definitely like selecting a certain top weight. I'm sure they are. They're not going, hey, just give me any random ball. But for me, I'm not at that level. I don't really think it makes a difference. I don't think for the average bowler it really makes a difference, but who knows?
You know what? If it makes you feel better and it gets in your head, gives you confidence, and whatever.
That's right. Ken Kong. What's up, Ken Kong? Welcome to the stream. Roto Grip. GT Bin, my guess is Deviate, okay? So like I said, if you guys are just joining the stream, on this notepad right here, I have written down before the stream a random ball company, okay? If anybody guesses what ball company I have on this, it's all, maybe another 15, 20 minutes, I'll show you the name. Anybody that gets this name correctly, I'll put you in a wheel spin, and whoever wins the wheel spin, I'll send you out a little trinket in the mail, bowling related.
Not that.
All right, so Jim Carnell, loving the new iPad holder. Yeah, I do too. I love this thing. I don't have to hold it anymore. I'm thinking like, I was watching my streams and I'm like, God, I'm just sitting here holding this thing, looking down like a dang moron. Why don't I get an iPad holder? So I got this thing on Amazon for like $25. Works perfect. And I can get kick back and talk to you guys.
I've been waiting for someone since you used that last time to say something about it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did last time, huh?
Jim, you're the first one that mentioned it.
Hopefully they can hear you because you don't have a mic on.
Oh, I'm loud.
All right, GT Ben, just because I bought one. What'd you get? What'd you get? A Deviate? Which Deviate did you get? Thoughts on the Deviate Mantra with polish? The one that was discontinued one, hoping it could be my transition ball game 2 to 3. It was selling for $100 at Buddies. I don't have the hybrid. I think it was the hybrid Mantra, the polished one. I don't have that one. I was very tempted to get that one. The brother-in-law was like, dude, get that ball. The ball is awesome. He got one used and he just plugged it up, loved it. And then I think he got another one, if I'm not mistaken, for a killer deal as well, too. So, yeah, I'm tempted to get that one. I've heard nothing but good stories about it. One of the guys that is on the team, there's my PSO, my old PSO has a bowling team. It goes national. One of the guys on the team got right out of box, got a 300 with a Deviate Mantra hybrid last year. I think it was last year, yeah, whenever the ball came out. And I asked him, I was like, what do you think about this Mantra? He's like, that's pretty good, He was I think the guy was a two-handed bowl too, though. So I'm kind of leery about going after watching Brian Bakosh's guest appearances on Radical and ZVL. I'm kind of leery about getting any more Deviate balls just because I'm not a two-handed bowler. And he says when you do drill the thumb, it can alter that core quite a bit. It didn't alter the core for the severe collision. I'll tell you that damn much. The severe collision, money. Rolled that game 1 on Tuesday out at Paddock, and that ball was money. I rolled that game 1 and game 2, and then game 3, I rolled the ricochet return. Good. That's a good 2-ball for me for Paddock. Love that lineup. I think I'm going to go out there with that lineup almost every week. If you guys don't, I talked about this on the last streams. If you guys don't have the collision line, get one. And I would recommend the severe collision because that ball is awesome. I rolled the brutal collision today, which I think was the second one in the lineup. The first one was the collision. The second one was the brutal collision. The brutal collision was like, holy crap. I forgot how strong that ball was. Like, it's like ridiculously strong. It was almost unusable. I was like, Jesus. That's the solid one. The severe collision is the hybrid, which is a little bit, I'll say a little bit more, a little weaker, a little bit stronger down lane, but yeah, that's solid. Holy moly. Nick, my team 3 years ago won both halves, and we were only the second team to do that in a 50-year league history. Damn, good job, dude. Hell yeah. That's cool. What did you guys end up winning? Like, how much cash money did you guys end up winning for those? That's pretty cool. We got third place last year in Napa at the end. I think we each got.
I got second. We were battling out for first and second.
No, we ended up getting third.
What?
Yeah, because the other team that was like sandbagging, they came in and got second. They sweep the second place from us. Yeah. You're thinking of the second half. I'm talking about the last half. The last half where we collected all the money at the end, right? Yeah. So I think we got like 250 or something like that. It wasn't a lot of money, but still better than nothing.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Dead polymers. Awesome. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. I got a whole list of things I want to talk about here. Bowlers Mart had a $79 mystery ball warehouse sale deal today, but there was only 116. Oh, they're already almost out. Wow. 116 and two 13-pound balls up. I didn't realize. I thought they would be around for a while. So the brother-in-law bought one last week, and he got it in the mail today. He got a Radical No Doubt Solid for $79. So, and I think it was a 15-pound. I said I was going to wait and see what he got let him be the guinea pig. And now they're all sold out. Shoot, man. So the box was destroyed, like the outer box that the ball came in was completely destroyed. So that's why they're selling these balls for cheap. They can't sell it with the box destroyed, but the ball was in perfect condition. But yeah, you got a Radical No Doubt. He drilled it up tonight. So kind of curious to see. I think he's going to roll it. Are they bowling tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's going to bowl. He's probably bowling with it right now, actually. Damn, that sucks. They sold out quick then. Nick, I got the Roto-Grip Golden Globe spare ball. I don't think I've seen that one. What did you have on the first identity? You're talking about the top pin weight? Oh my gosh, I think I threw the boxes out. I don't even, if you're talking about the top weight on the OG identity, Nick, I threw all those boxes out. Those are probably numbers I should probably keep from here on out. But my layout was 70 by 4 by 40, I believe, on the
Let's make a spreadsheet.
On the OG. Yeah, I will. I mean, certain numbers like I didn't really think about, the top weight and the pin distance and all that stuff, but I probably should keep that.
You said, no, I mean the layout on the OG identity.
Yeah, 70 by 4 by 50. Yeah.
You're way behind.
I know. Yeah, I know. Just don't go ahead.
One of the comments was like, you got it in your own head, and that was from like 20 minutes ago.
Oh shit.
Nick's comment about when you didn't get your 300.
Oh yeah.
I'm on it right now.
Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I'm a little bit behind on the comments, and I messaged ZVL a couple weeks ago. I'm like, dude, how do you do YouTube and TikTok and Facebook questions all at one time? And he's got like 10 times more viewers than I do.
But he doesn't talk as much as you do. He just answers it and moves on.
He talks a little bit.
Yeah, but you talk.
Yeah, I know. I kind of go off tangents.
No, it's
Big Mike Basil, my local center uses ice oil and it's done by the end of game 2. Oh, damn. If you don't bring an entry-level ball, then you're screwed on game 3. Maybe that's what we use. Maybe that's what you use in Napa, because, I mean, holy crap. Game 1, I look back at my ball like, where the hell's the oil on my ball after game 1? I'm like, did you guys even put oil out? I'm having like game 3 yesterday. I had to chuck it over. I just chucked it over the dry. And it was working then, but like I said, I got to bring my weakest balls, like you said, entry level. Chill Pearl, that's where the Chill Pearl comes in handy. Dead Polymers, Brunswick and Cubica AMF are the 2 big pin setter brands. Nah, it was another one. Can you look up bowling ball pin setters? Just like Google bowling ball pin setters. The name will come up. And I'll think of it, because she told me today. I totally forgot.
okay.
Just say, what are the different brand bowling ball pin setters? It's not Cubica. Cubica, she says Cubica is a scoring system. It's not the free fall, it's not the pin setters. And I thought that Cubica, this is from the mechanic.
Cubica, Brunswick, Funk Bowling.
No.
U.S. Bowling Corporation, Bowlmore Company.
No. Go on Cubica's website and see. Go on Cubica's website and see, because maybe it's part of Cubica. Yeah.
Somebody on your chat must know it.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. The Cubica, like I said, when I said, "Oh, is it going to be Cubica?" She says, "No, that's this. Cubica is a scoring system."
Oh.
And it was another brand that she gave me, but they're free fall and they're brand new, like they make them currently, and it's not Brunswick, it's not AMF.
Brunswick, Cubica, Brunswick, U.S. Bowling Corporation, Funk Bowling, Switch Bowling.
No.
Fun Bowl.
No. Okay.
Other brands, Beijing.
No. Oh, we'll figure it out. I'm not gonna spend too much time. Nope. Nah.
Vantage.
Nope.
Okay.
It's a popular name.
Oh, I don't know.
And I said, like, it might be under Cubica, under the, like, a brand of Cubica. Yeah. You are you on Cubica's website?
Yeah, I was, but I didn't see anything.
Okay. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Not a big deal. I'll let you know. We're not going to spend the next 20 minutes thinking about it. Let's see. Dead Polymers. Banger is an old brand. Oh, okay. Banger is an old brand. Been gone for a long time. Look them up. They had interesting ball names. Nick, you hear about the guy who shot 900 with the Ebonite real time? I did. Holy moly. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I sold my real time. It was way too strong for me. I mean, like way too strong, especially for Napa. I probably should have kept it and rolled it at Paddock. But yeah, damn, very impressive to get a 900. Like, holy moly. I don't know how somebody, like, in the very last frame of your third game to go for a 900, how do you not get in your head?
Yeah.
Like, how do you go, oh my God, this is for a 900. Oh, like, you have to just kind of tune all that crap out. And of course, he got the whole bowling alley watching him. Literally the whole bowling alley is watching you. Like, holy crap. Talking about bowling under pressure. Like, damn.
3 of them?
Yeah. So I watched a Radical podcast yesterday, and they brought that up too, where everybody's getting all these high scores, like these 900s, these really high 800s, 300s, and all that stuff. And they're all with Brunswick brand balls, which is pretty cool to see. I know Brunswick is super stoked to hear all that stuff. By the way, you guys are on the channel, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. I do streams every week. You're trying to do, I did on a Thursday because I was busy this week, but show some love my way. Give me a subscribe. I want to give a shout out to 2 of my new members. So we had Craig, and then we had D Weezy. I know D Weezy changes his name. What? And the Miss Bowen Fool. Yeah. Well, Miss, you were already a member, but you had resubbed. You had resubbed. So I gave you a shout out a long time ago. Okay. So Miss Bowen Fool is a member on my channel. Thank you, Miss Bowen Fool. So they're hero members, right? So thank you. So I have 2 tiers of membership. So hero members will get to see all my videos before anybody else when I get them, when I upload them. And then the legend member, I will shout out your name on every one of my videos. If it's only like I think it's like the hero member is like $1.99 a month. The legend member is $2.99 a month, and I'll put your name. So my only legend member is Broski. Thank you, Broski, for being a legend member. I put his name up on every single one of my videos that I upload. And if you're a legend member, your name goes up there as well too. If I get a whole bunch of legend members, what I plan to do is, like, every month do a giveaway for all my legend members, like a wheel spin for all my legend members, and do a wheel spin, and I'll give away a prize, like a bowling related prize.
Nick was like, this is bowling ball shouldn't be a given.
Yeah.
To give him subscriber.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know, but I still want to shout.
She loves your name, right? Yeah.
Oh shit, that's funny.
So appreciate any and all the support. Like I said, throw a like my way, let the algorithm go. There's a new thing on YouTube that Nick's been doing, helping me out. It's called Hype. So underneath the description on my videos that I upload, it says Hype. And so if you click that, I think you're limited to hype 3 videos a day or something like that. And what it does is for YouTube content creators like myself that are between 500 and I think it's 500,000, 50,000 or 500,000. It's their way to increase the algorithm so my videos get out and are shared more with the general public, and a lot more people can see them. So it's just kind of a new thing they're doing. I think it's a new thing. I've only seen it last month. So if you can on my videos, hit the hype. I think hopefully it'll help me out. We'll see. It's free to do. It doesn't cost you anything.
Thanks for telling him about it, Nick.
Yeah. Appreciate that, Nick. Well, I knew about it, and Nick was saying he was clicking on it. So I appreciate that, Nick. Nick's already on top of it. What? Yeah. All right. Nick says, I did get in my own head. What I try to do at the very end, I got in my head, I said, you know what? All I have to do is 2 more strikes. That's all I said. I said, all I gotta do is just 2 more strikes. That's it. I could do 2 strikes, like no big deal. And, I messed up. I knew right away I messed up. So damn it. Now it was practice, which doesn't mean a thing, but the cool thing about Paddock is if you get an open play 300, they take a picture of it and they put you up on the screens when they do like screensavers and stuff up there. They have an open play 300 picture of you, which is pretty cool. Anybody who gets to 300, you get your picture up on the monitors, which is pretty awesome. People were making goofy faces and stuff. But I want it to happen in league so that it counts, like in my sanctioned league, so that it counts. That would be cool. Dead Polymers, the Reaction Ricochet and Reaction Rev were the old balls, the new Ricochet face on. Yep, exactly. Damn, I'm way behind.
Yes.
Yeah. Damn, you remember those Dead Polymers? You remember the Reaction Rev? I love that ball. I saw that ball and I was like, I want that one. The ball ended up cracking on me. I had him in the case. Actually, I had him in the case until I went bowling again in 2024. And I turned that into my spare ball, and it was still good. But it cracked once I started rolling with it again after like 20 years. Cracked on me, so I had to toss that thing. Dead Polymers, only the Heckler, Troublemaker, and Dark Side are 2-handed cores. All other DVA balls are normal cores. Okay, that's good to know. That's real good to know. Maybe that's why I didn't do so good with the Dark Side.
Something dogs.
Yeah, but although the Troublemaker Solid seems to roll good for traditional boulders, one-handed boulders. I know our buddy D'Lo likes the Troublemaker Solid. So, and the new Heckler, holy moly. Have you guys seen the new Heckler? Damn, that is a beautiful looking pour. Golly. Big Mike Basil, I'm a no-thumb bowler, and I'm scared to buy any Deviate and Radical ball due to what the guy on ZVL said about their cores. Yeah, Brian Buckosh said about their cores and that they have very specific layouts for all their balls. Yeah, they get really technical. Brian Buckosh, super technical. And somebody asked him a question, does Brian Buckosh bowl? They asked him if he bowls, because I always wondered, a lot of those core engineers, they don't really bowl. They're just really smart with designing bowling balls, and they watch others. And he's actually said that he was a really good bowler. He's been bowling since he was a kid. His dad owned a bowling alley. I think his grandpa owned a bowling alley. His dad owned a pro shop. So that's cool. So I'm stoked that he's like designing all the cores for Brunswick. He's got a pretty extensive background already in bowling. So very cool. Yeah, they design their cores super technical. And he was saying too, like, minor changes aren't really going to affect it too much, but it is cool that you have the option. He gives you the option to, do the layout how you want, make the differential better or lower or whatever. I think that's really cool. Aaron McKinley, 6415. The Wicked Collision is phenomenal. You can keep the shine on it or hit it with a 3000 pad. Money ball for $100. Hell yeah. I've got the 16-pound Wicked Collision. That's the thing. When I rolled the Brutal Collision, it came with polish as well too, I believe, and I didn't knock it off. And I was like, holy moly, this thing is strong. So yeah, and I didn't knock off the compound on the Severe Collision either. Somehow that ball works good with compound. All the other ones that I roll with compound, there's no shape for me. It's just kind of like, it's very sluggish at the back end. But somehow the Collision core is just super strong. It overtakes whatever compound's on it. And just like, yeah, you want to put compound on me? Well, I don't care about that. It puts up a really good shape. Nick, we won $600. Nice, per person. Damn. We put in about $850. But they also do a tournament that you qualify during league, which they pay the top 10 or 12 finishers about once a month. Nice. That's cool. That's not a bad chunk of change. Yeah, you almost got all your money back. Nick, no, I mean the layout on the, okay, I got you on that one. Nick, yeah, 45 by 4 by 30 on the BCP Identity. Jim, most B7 stuff is muted at 16 pounds. Should I go for a mystery ball? What do you mean by muted? Most B7 stuff is muted at 16 pounds. Yeah, let me know what you mean by muted. I always say you should go for a surprise ball. Just because it's cheap. Like, holy moly. I left reviews the other day for Bowling World. I left you can leave a review for your surprise ball. You'll get 100 points on your account. And then you can leave a review for the ball that you got, extra 100 points for your review. I left like 12 or 13 reviews. All the surprise balls I got, I never left a review on. I was like, oh crap, I didn't realize I could do that. So I left a review on all of them. I have like 13 or 14 bucks in points, equivalent $14 savings. So the next mystery ball I get, I'll pay 86 bucks for Bowling World. And yeah, I mean, they're sending me some bangers. Holy moly. Like with a ricochet return, ball's phenomenal. Severe Collision. Yeah. I mean, no brainer. And like I said, you'll get balls that you wouldn't normally get and drill them up. I recommend don't sell like the Rally that I'm rolling with. That ball is phenomenal too. I would have picked the Rally out at the pro shop. And that ball rolls great. It looks good. It looks a hell of a lot better than what the pictures on the online were. The pictures online, I'm like, that ball's hideous. And then I pulled it out of the box. I'm like, wow, this is actually a really good looking ball.
Brad from Colorado just got on saying, yo.
All right. I'll get you. Yeah, what's up, Brad?
Yeah.
Let's see. Nick, I think I did the re-rack. I think he did the re-rack before his last shot. Oh, gotcha. Okay, the guy that got the 900. Mrs. Bowenfool should be given a subscribe. Yep, gotcha. Jenna, okay, shout out. Brad, yo from Colorado, what's up? I get to start back league tomorrow night after 7+ weeks off because of government shutdown. Yeah, so the government's back up. I heard today. Government's reopened for business, so thank goodness. Well, welcome back. That's long overdue. 7+ weeks of not bowling. That's a long time. So it's talking to the lady at Paddock and the people that have Thursday and Friday league are going to be out for 6 weeks because, like I said, they're closing down the alley for a month while they put in the free fall pin setters, and then the holidays combined with that too. So they're going to be out 6 weeks. Luckily, I'm on a Tuesday league out there. It doesn't really affect it. But heck yeah, hope you get some good scores. Hope you've been practicing during those 7 weeks. Jim, the 16s are much weaker than the 15s in RG and diff. Yeah. I rolled the 16-pound And that's a thing too. If you watch ZVL's video, he did it, I think, a week or two ago about the different weight classes. Most bowling ball companies do all their research and development. They put all their efforts into the 15 pound just because that's the more popular ball. And then the second one is the 14 pound. And then the 16 is like, yeah, we don't really care about that one. That one doesn't sell as much, or it doesn't sell as many as the other weights. And yeah, if you look at some of the weights or the RGs and diffs on the 16s, they're radically different than any other of the 14 and 15. Usually the bowling balls at 14 and 15 are relatively the same. I think like usually the RG is just a few numbers off, but they're relatively the same. But as soon as you get to a 16, it's like, oh man, you don't know what the hell you're getting. And I think that's one of the reasons why they're so cheap. One, because hardly anybody rolls a 16. And two, they're just kind of like, I think they're more of an afterthought. That would have been another good question to ask Brian Buckosh is like, is that true with the cores and all that stuff with the 16 pound? Is it really, I mean, he probably wouldn't say it was an afterthought, but just because he works for the brand, right? But I would love to know. Yep, go ahead.
Somebody removed their comment, but he said the edge or something.
Oh, the edge. That's exactly what it is. The edge.
His comment off, but he had it on there.
How do you take a comment off it?
You remove your comment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the edge. That's the brand new, whoever guessed that, brand new pin setters are the edge free fall pin setters. So let me know if anybody out there, if you bowl and your bowling alley has the edge pin setters. I don't know if I've bowled on the edge string pin setters. And I think those were up at Tahoe. They're really good. And I think they're also at Reno. Mm-hmm. At, what was that other place in Reno that we went to? Highland Bowl in Reno? Something like that. Yeah. But the string pin falls, holy moly, super fast. Really good. So I think the free fall would just be just as fast. So let me know if you guys know anything about the edge free fall pin setters.
Jim wants to know what you're drinking.
I am drinking a Poppy prebiotic soda. This is root beer flavored. I don't do energy drinks anymore. I do healthy drinks. If I drink an energy drink now, I'd be bouncing off the walls and I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. So these were 50 cents at grocery outlet. I think I talked about this on the last stream, but I got a whole bunch of these. I got stocked up on them. Funny, quick little story about, you guys ever do, any of you guys went to college, you had to do presentations. I had a speech class in college, and I did it with my brother, and he didn't plan ahead. When he did, we had to do a product demonstration, like review a product and talk about a made up product. My brother brings in an energy bar. And he goes up, he talks about it, and he bites into it. For the next minute, we're watching him chew this energy bar. And he's sitting there, it's like, you didn't plan that out. It's like, he's trying to talk with his mouth full, he's trying to swallow. Of course, the energy bar was like this healthy energy bar that's just like super tough. And he's like, like, and then he's like, I think the professor was like, yeah, man, you're going off your time, man. We're just sitting here watching you eat, man. Get going. So I felt so bad for him, but I remind him to this day how funny that was. It's freaking hilarious. Yeah, so I rolled the High Road 40, the 16 pound today. The lanes got scorched on the 9th and 10th game. So I brought that out at the end. And it rolled pretty good. I was rolling 14s and I went to 15s and I went to 16s. 16 was pretty heavy, but I was forced to roll a little bit slower. I don't think I'm going to get any more 16 pound balls. I think I'm kind of tapped out on 16, but I'll bring them out when I think I need. Just, at random days, I'll bring them out, see what they do. I didn't have much luck with the 16 pound crusher. The Wicked Collision seemed to do pretty good. The 16 pound, what other 16 pound do I have? I think that's it right now. Brad, I want some though, not just at my home lanes. Peterson Space Force Base, nice. Steve Suter, what's up, man? What's up, boys? Bowling tonight. First game, 202 splits. Ow, killed me. That's not good. What ball you rolling with tonight, Steve? Jim, what are we? Okay, I got that. Nick, they should not pay the senators during shutdown. That would put a firecracker up their ass and negotiate quicker. They're getting paid during shutdown? Isn't the whole part of shutdown is nobody gets paid? If they're getting paid, holy crap, is this country corrupt? Damn. Nobody should get paid on a government shutdown. I don't care who you are. Dead polymers are the edge pin setters. Yeah, he didn't remove his comment.
Oh.
I don't think you can remove your comment on live streams.
I just went to do mine and you can't.
Oh, okay. Dead polymers are the edge pin setters. They are edge pin setters. That's the name of the Cubica freefall setters. I'm going to figure this out. Yeah. Steve, two boat anchors there. Which are the boat anchors? Which balls? Larry Tripp, 3412. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Good evening. I have been looking for some asymmetrical solid. What would you recommend? Asymmetrical solid. I really like the severe collision. That is my favorite asymmetrical solid. Well, that's actually a hybrid. What's a good asymmetrical solid that I roll with? Oh, Ion Max. I love the Ion Max, and I think you can actually get that for a really killer deal right now too. Yeah, that's a really good ball for me. I rolled that at Paddock, had some really excellent scores with it, and it looks pretty cool going down lane. I bought mine brand new for full price. I think now you can get it maybe 150. Certain places selling at 150, which means that it's probably going to get discontinued pretty soon. And that ball will sell out immediately, kind of like the Origin. So if you heard, the Origin got discontinued and it's very hard to find. Very hard to find them for 150 and below. The brother-in-law got one. He saw one at closeout. He got it for 130. Killer deal. Got super lucky. I don't think I'm going to ever get the Origin. It just kind of overlaps a lot of my other balls. If anybody out there thinks I should really, truly get the Origin, let me know. By the way, Steve and Larry, you guys just joined. On my notepad right here, I have a bowling ball brand, a random bowling ball brand. If you guess what's on this notepad, you will be entered in. If you correctly guess, you'll be entered into a wheel spin. And whoever's the correct winner on the wheel, or whoever gets chosen on the wheel spin, is going to win a free trinket, a bowling trinket from me, sent to you free of charge. So I'll give maybe till like 7. I'll get people that are just joining in. That goes to anybody out there too. So pick a bowling ball brand. You get one choice, right? You can't just name them all off. All right, let's see where we at. Steve, those new hammer releases are sick. Yes, I do want the Zero Mercy. I'm going to buy a surprise ball, maybe a couple surprise balls on November 20th when those balls are released, and hope and pray that that's one of the balls I get. I really want the solid. I don't really care about, the pearl looks pretty good too. I'm not going to lie, but the solid for heavy oil, heck yeah. And the ball looks really cool too. Yeah, I think the B7 releases for November 20th are really good. The Ebonite, Entity Pearl, and that's kind of like, that'll probably go discontinued by early next year, or discounted by early next year. The NU, what is the NU urethane? That looks pretty cool too. Interesting to roll that. I've seen a lot of really good reviews on that one so far. The Heckler hybrid looks really cool. That's another good looking pour. But yeah, the Zero Mercy, it's kind of interesting that they busted out the Zero Mercy solid and the Zero Mercy pearl at the same time. I don't know if they've ever done that before. It's kind of interesting. I wonder what their thought process is on it. It's like, I wonder if they think the ball is so good that people will buy both at the same time. And Steve, you're probably going to buy both at the same time. But they both look pretty cool. Let me know which one you guys are interested on. Really cool looking balls. But yeah, I really want that Zero Mercy. So, and I guarantee they're going to get it they're going to give it away as a surprise ball because it's a B7. Also, too, I think it was Brad. I don't know if it was, I think it was Lumpy44. He emailed me and he got an Evil Eye. So I think I said that on the last stream. We got an Evil Eye as a surprise ball. He's a 14-pound bowler. So maybe 14 pounds are more generous with. Don't know. But pretty cool looking ball. They're getting some really good balls out right now. By the way, if you guys don't know what the Zero Mercy is, they said it's the strongest hooking ball that they've ever released. It's a scale of like most balls are 10 or 11. This is a 12 in hook factor, which is going to be pretty impressive. And it's a cool looking pour. It's got the orange, black, and I think silver's got the hammer colors. It's an awesome looking ball. Yeah, I definitely, it's on the top of my radar, on the top of my list for damn sure. Steve Suter, Larry, No Mercy solid all day long. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yep. Yeah, Larry, you want to buy, I haven't even rolled it, but yeah, if you want a strong ball. Now, they said it's not good for slow rollers, right? It's good for people like me that like to, up 10 dumpers and people that want to move really far left. If you watch CTD stream or video on that ball, holy moly, he got so far left and that ball did not quit whatsoever. It came back and boom. And they were super excited about that ball. I mean, he was giddy with excitement. And I was like, man, I definitely want this ball. So going to be pretty cool when that comes out. That's going to be Hammer's top seller for dang sure. And I like to see what other brands are going to try to come compete with that one. Brad, healthy drink means Dr. Pepper to me. Dr. Pepper was my favorite drink. I used to drink a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper a day when I was in my 20s. Dr. Pepper was like a drug to me. Love Dr. Pepper. I haven't had Dr. Pepper in a long time. I kind of cut out all sodas just because there's too much sugar in it. So I try to get stuff with zero sugar. Zevia makes a sugar-free stevia soda that's like, I think it's called Dr. something. It's like a take on Dr. Pepper. Does it taste the same as Dr. Pepper? Of course not, but it's the next best thing. And it's a healthier soda. Got stevia instead of that damn high fructose corn syrup crap. Okay. Jenna, Larry, he will get to your question. Hey, Steve. Huh? Nick, I tried 16-pound and it's heavier for me, and I only bowl 3 games a week. Yeah, it's definitely heavier. Steve, evening, Miss Fool. Nick, yep, they got paid. They get paid is effed up. Yeah, that is messed up. Nick, Ion Max. Yep, he said the same thing. I'm not even really an SPI guy. I mean, I do like SPI balls. Ion Max is very consistent for me. Steve Suter, the identity sitting in front. Oh, boat anchors. Not for me, my friend. I like the identities. So these ones I got for about $100, right? I got these on eBay, brand new. Some guy was trying to offload them because these things are impossible to sell at the pro shop for $150 and up. They were just sitting in there. But I sold the OG today or yesterday, and the guy got it today, so I don't have an OG. So I'm selling one of these for $140, shipped anywhere in the 48 states. And then this one I'm going to keep. I may drill this one up. I don't know if I have time to drill it up tonight, but I may drill this one up soon. Maybe make a video on it or whatnot, but we'll see. So I'll have the OG and I'll have this one. I'll probably do a different layout on this. I'll probably do what you told me, Nick. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't decided yet. Nick, Steve, everyone's game is different. Everyone's home bowling alley plays different. Yeah. I know a lot of people didn't like this one for whatever reason. I don't know if it was just because they were pissed at Storm. My opinion is they were pissed at Storm for bringing out another one when they said the first one was a limited edition. But I can tell you this, the first one was money for me and my style. It just worked good. So that's all I can say. Just like the ricochet return, that may not work good for other people, but man, that ball is money for me. I seem to pair really good with Columbia. Something about Columbia 300 balls I pair up perfectly with. I don't know what the hell they're doing differently, but damn, that company is definitely for me. Nick, the identity is really good for a lot of people around where I bowl. Yeah, Nick, you drilled up, you bought a whole bunch of these too, and you drilled up some for your buddies, and they were putting up top scores. So, and I think those were with two-handed bowlers, if I'm not mistaken, too. I think, what was it? You drilled them for both two-handers, right? Ion Max is a symmetrical solid. I thought it was an asymmetrical. I thought the Ion. I thought the Ion. Yeah, I thought the Ion Max was asymmetrical. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Jim Carnell, Origin is a goat ball, but I'd only pick it up if you get a deal. Lots of overlap with your current arsenal. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Like, there's way too many overlap right now, and I don't really need it. Although everybody's saying the Origin is a goat ball, it's probably going to be one of these balls that I regret not getting, and then they're going to be selling them for $600 5 years from now, probably. It's like, damn. Oh well, yeah. If I can find a deal, I may pick one up. Steve, my PSO can't give them away. Now Equinox Solid, awesome ball. Yeah, Equinox Solid looks pretty good. Looks really good. Nick, see the Origin for me and many others is gone. Yeah, see? And that's what I'm worried about, because I think, like, Nick, your style is probably like mine. Like, you pair up really good with these. You'd probably pair up good with the Piranha Power Core. You'd also probably pair up good with the Ricochet Return and the Severe Collision. Whereas, like, most of the balls that brother-in-law rolls with, like the Origin, the Equinox, they do good for him. And if I'm going to roll that, I don't think they do good for me. Who knows? But that's the way it's been seeming to work lately, is they, whatever balls the broski bowls and he really likes, I get it. And it's like, this ball is crap. And vice versa, right? So I'll see. I'm always on the hunt for deals. I'm looking every day at Buddies. I'm looking at Gebhardt's. I'm looking at Bowler's Mart, any kind of flash deals. And I'm next time, like I said, November 20th, release day, I'm buying a few surprise balls, which means I got to clear the space for the other ones. It's either I buy surprise balls or I just outright buy the Zero Mercy. But that's a lot of money. Nick, the only one that interests me is an NU 2.0. Yeah, that ball looks real good. What's the price on that thing? It's like 150. Is it the same as all the yeah, because it's like an entry. They tout it as it can be an entry level ball, and I don't know if that ball is to kind of replace the banned purple that's going to be banned a lot of places. That's supposed to replace it. Let me know. But yeah, I'm kind of intrigued with that. That'd be a good dry lane ball. Nick, the hype made that 2.0 look amazing. I have yet to watch that video, so I'll probably watch that after the stream. Jim Carnell, hammer is the strongest looking hooking ball except in 16 pound. Yeah. Jim, I love me some Dr. Pepper, 1024. There was, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Have a Dr. Pepper. That was their slogan back in the day, was 1024. 1024. Have one at 10, have one at 2, have one at 4.
That is pretty clever.
Yeah, so they get you hooked. Yeah. So there used to be down in Southern California near where I live, there was you want to talk about sodas. Oh, that's a whole nother. That was my other passion or addiction, I should say, was sodas. So if you guys are ever, I think this place is still in business. If you guys are ever down in LA, down in the Southern California region, it's a soda store. called Galco Soda Shop Stop. You can look on videos on YouTube. They do tours of the whole facility. It's like an old school soda shop stop. And they sell all the sodas in all glass bottles. Every single soda that's made today, they sell in that shop in glass, right? So they used to have the old Dr. Peppers made from cane sugar in an 8-ounce bottle that had pure cane sugar, and it tasted really good, right? But it was just an 8-ounce bottle. It was like $1.50 for an 8-ounce bottle. And then they had the other ones. This was made in Dublin, Dublin Dr. Pepper. And yeah, you want to start talking Dr. Pepper, we can start geeking out on Dr. Pepper because I've watched all the documentaries on Dr. Pepper. I know Dr. Pepper was my thing. But I think they went through some legal problems and they had to give up their rights. So I think they just went to crap. They stopped putting cane sugar. They went back to high fructose corn syrup. But correct me if I'm wrong, the cane sugar one is still the one in the bottle, but it doesn't taste anything like the Dublin Dr. Pepper. They had a whole legal fight. They made a documentary about it years ago. But yeah, Galco's Soda Shop Stop down in Eagle Rock. If any of you are soda fanatics, definitely stop in there if you ever visit LA. It was on California's Gold with Hugh Hauser. He did an episode of the Galco Stop. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And the guy that ran, I don't know if he's still, like I said, I don't even know if it's still around. It might have closed during COVID or whatnot, but the guy that owned the shop, super nice guy. You go in there and you start talking sodas. It's his passion. He goes, "Oh, this soda's from here. This soda's from there." You get sodas from all over the world. Really cool. Big Mike Basil, the Identity BCP was supposed to be a solid version, but SPI couldn't figure it out within the amount of time they had. Wow, interesting. They couldn't get it to roll right as a solid, so they did a re-release. Interesting. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. No, maybe that's why it was a dud. It was supposed to be a solid. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, maybe it was supposed to be like the Pearl, the Solid, and the Hybrid. I wonder if they're going to come. I doubt they do a hybrid of that ball. Brad, I dropped my Summit Ascent off for drilling today. Nice. Yeah, I saw that for sale too at a lot of places. Now I'm looking at the 900 Global Viking. I need more continuous action, and the Viking is supposed to be very continuous. Yeah, let me know if any of you guys are getting the Viking. It's supposed to be the Origins replacement. Certain people made it look pretty good. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, kind of curious. Big Mike Basil, Ion Max. Yeah, Ion Max is an asymmetrical solid. Top of the SPI food chain. Love mine. That's right. Yeah. That's what I thought. I knew it was an asymmetrical. That ball out of box was ridiculously strong. And then you had to like break it in. It's like, golly. Once it's broken, that ball is money. There's a lot of people in the Napa League and a lot of people in the Paddock League that roll that ball. It's a pretty popular ball out here. Nick, I drilled one so far for a two-handed kid. I know he averages 220s in third game in league. He shot 288 after the front 10 and then placed fifth in tournament on Sunday and tripled his money he spent on the ball. Damn. Yeah, good job. Heck yeah. By the way, last call. Anybody wants to guess the bowling ball brand on the bottom of this notepad, do it now. And I'm going to cut off. Yeah, I'll cut it off at 7 o'clock, right? So anybody that guesses the brand that's on this pad, I'll send you out a free bowling ball trinket. The word trinket?
I do.
Yeah.
I keep envisioning a Christmas tree ornament.
Yeah, trinkets. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I give out a bowling Christmas ornament. Went out yet. Don't get too excited. NU 2.150, nice. Brad Staten, my bad. Ion Max is ASIM. I thought I saw some metrical. Yeah. It's their big ball. I think it's still Ion Max is still their biggest hooking ball, if I'm not mistaken. Equinox Solid, maybe the next biggest one. Larry Tripp, I'm waiting for Black Friday sales to catch some deals, or we'll do the surprise ball as well. Larry Tripp, there were no real true bowling ball Black Friday sales. last year. I don't know if there's going to be any this year. And if you look at all the advertisers, all the bowling ball internet companies, they're claiming all their sales right now are Black Friday. So that's how they're doing it. Like, ooh, Black Friday sales. Like, it's not even close to Black Friday. And I don't think they do that anymore, really. The last year's Black Friday sales were just like accessories and shoes and hats and backpacks and stuff like that. But as far as bowling balls go, we didn't see any bowling ball deals last Black Friday. So yeah, and we all watched. So maybe this year is different. Who knows? I'll still be looking out for them. But yeah, I would do a surprise ball. And I was looking on Reddit I was looking at their reviews. If you go on the reviews people were getting, they're giving out the real time. I think they're probably trying to clear house in the real time. They're giving out a lot of mantra solids. I see a lot of those. Evil Eye. What was another one that I saw on there? The Hammer Black Widow Tour V1 they're giving out. Maximum Effect. They're giving a lot of Maximum Effects out. So, yeah, they give out some pretty good balls. The minimum cost for a ball you're going to get is probably going to be around $150. So if you really, truly don't want it, you can turn around and sell it and get another one, or turn around and sell it and get a ball that you want that's $150. But I've been getting nothing but bangers. And like I said, give it a chance. If you get a ball, you're like, oh man.
Well, that's why I said bangers.
I really didn't want that ball. Go take it to your pro shop, or if you're a DIYer, drill it up yourself, because you never know. You may find a new brand that you never even thought of. Like me, when I find out, it's like Columbia 300 is my brand, and I wouldn't have really known unless I got a lot of them as surprise balls.
Remember when we couldn't figure out why you said banger balls?
Yeah, banger. Nick, soda equals diabetic. That's right. Yep, too much sugar, you'd be a diabetic. Cut out the soda, you'd be a lot healthier. But yeah, Dr. Pepper is truly like a drug. Brad, I've been to the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco, Texas some years ago. Nice.
Waco.
Yeah, good old Waco, Texas. You going to go out there when you go to Texas? You can go to the Dr. Pepper Museum. Dead Polymers. I live near the Dublin Dr. Pepper. Nice. Been through that tour before. Are they still around, the Dublin Dr. Pepper? Because I know they had like legal troubles. Did they have to shut down, or are they still open for business? Larry Tripp. I think the Dublin Dr. Pepper is only allowed to sell their stuff out of the store I think I remember from what the documentary said. Larry Tripp, the strawberries and cream sugar-free Dr. Pepper is fire. I haven't tried that one yet. That's another thing where like the sugar-free stuff, they put on all these chemicals and stuff. It's like, you want it truly sugar-free, put in stevia. Like stevia comes from a plant. It's not made in a laboratory like aspartame and all that crap, or sucralose. I try not to put stuff that's made in the lab into my body. But stevia, like if Dr. Pepper put stevia in their drinks, I'd be buying them like by the cans. I really would. But stevia is too much money for them. And I don't know if they ever will go that route. And you don't really taste the difference. I mean, it comes from a leaf of a tree, the stevia.
We should just...
Colin Amakoa, what's up, man? It's on York Avenue. Oh, yeah. If you're talking about Galco's, yeah, I think it's on York. Exactly. Nick, I know I mentioned it before, but I haven't drank soda since 2011 or 2012. Damn, dude. Good for you.
He has, yeah.
Yeah. I got to admit, like last night at League, I was I went and ate Chipotle, and it was super salty food, right? So I was sitting there bowling, and I watched Scott drinking a Coke.
Yeah.
He was drinking like a rum and Coke or something like that. I'm like, God dang, that Coke and the carbonation looks so good. So I went over to the soda machine, and I got a Sprite. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't drinking a soda. I look at the back, it's like 130% of your daily intake of sugar. I'm like, holy crap.
Oh my God.
I'm good for sugar for the next couple days, but I was craving carbonation so bad. I was like, I don't have any like sparkling water. I didn't have sparkling water in the machine, but yeah. Nah, it's all right. Okay, Viking. Nope, you're not getting the Viking, Nick. Columbia, Brad set in Columbia. Okay, good. Dairy Trip, Deviate. All right, good. Colin, Track, nice. Nick, last year I got a SST6 BOA in middle of December for $100 off. I believe a Walmart. Damn, those are good. Those are good shoes too. Holy moly. Who is it? Buddies is selling the discontinued Hammer shoes right now because that's what I bowl with right now. I bowl with the Hammer Diesels that I paid $150 for last year at Bowlers Mart. I had a $50 off coupon that I used because they were $200. $89, and you can use a $5 off coupon code. So you get the Hammer Diesel shoes, the orange one. They almost look like skate shoes. I love them. They're super comfortable. I may even buy another pair just to have another pair. But $85 at Buddies. Free shipping, no tax. And they have a limited amount of sizes right now. If you guys are looking for shoes, killer deal. The interchangeable soles comes with a case to put all your interchangeable soles and stuff in. And I love mine. They last me forever. They're the laces. The Power Diesels, they have the purple ones, which is a hideous color. They're selling those for $130. I'm a little nervous to get the BOA just because I've seen a lot of people break theirs. With laces, it's really hard to break, kind of tried and true with laces. I slip them on and off anyway. I don't really care about the BOA laces. But if you guys are in the market for BOA laces, Power Diesel, the purple ones, I'll sell Buddies for $130. The black ones are what I really want, but I'm not paying $200. The black ones look pretty good. I do like old back shoes. Nick ended up paying under $120 for the hybrid SST BOA. Damn, and those shoes are like over $200 for sure. Nick, cane sugar comes from a plant also. Nice. Yeah, cane sugar. It does, but not high fructose corn syrup. You know, that's just like, yeah. I try to stay away from high fructose corn syrup. I'll do cane sugar. You know, there's nothing wrong with cane sugar. But yeah, I just try to avoid high fructose corn syrup. Dead Polymers, Dublin DP is still around, but they can also sell locally per the lawsuit. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. The Mitch Man, what's up, Mitch Man? Hey, sorry, I'm late. Just got home from league. Anyone else getting fuzzy video tonight? Oh, man, it is fuzzy tonight. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Do we have internet still? We got internet.
It'll probably go back because it wasn't fuzzy when
I don't think it was fuzzy before. Give it a minute. Maybe it's got to catch up or something. Usually happens when I lose internet service.
it has been raining. But it didn't.
Oh man, it is all messed up. If it's messed up for the next 5 minutes, I'll just end the stream.
Aren't you gonna do your giveaway?
Oh yeah. Oh, weird. Okay, I must have really spotty service right now. Give it a second. I'll probably rejuvenate. Yeah, there's only bummer about where I live. It's we have to be on Wi-Fi. If you're not on Wi-Fi, we have zero service up here, 5G up here. Oh yeah, it's starting to come back in. Okay. Oh no, I just went back again.
It was doing that earlier. It'll get better.
Okay. Apologies, everybody. Like I said, I got a brand new phone. I'm filming on 1080, so I don't think it's my phone. Let's see. Well, maybe my phone is going low. Yeah, phone's looking good. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I'm going to say I don't know if you guys can see, but on my sheet is Columbia 300. So we have Brad. We have Nick. Yeah, I think that was it. Just two people, right? Yeah, just two people picked Columbia. I'm going to go back up here.
You should write a number down and have them pick between the numbers. Instead of doing a wheel. See who's closest. You just write your number down, put it flat, have them pick, and whoever gets closest without going over.
Okay, let's do that. Okay. So I'm going to pick a number.
Between what?
between 1 and 10. So Brad and Nick, you're the only winners of tonight's stream. You guys pick Columbia 300, and I'm going to try to do this every week. If I'll come up with something fun on the next one, but this one was just like, hey, pick up. There's so many dang brand bowling balls, and so tonight you guys picked the random brand that I chose was Columbia 300. Yeah, this stream's looking like garbage. Apologies, everybody. So pick a number between 1 and 10, and whoever's closest to the number will win.
Without going over.
Without going over?
Yeah, because then yes, that's the rule.
Okay. So closest to a number 1 to 10 without going over wins.
Did you write your number down?
I did.
Okay.
Okay. And I wonder if...
Ooh.
Let's see. Well, who was the other one again?
1 and 10 is a really tight window, but that's okay.
Oh, Brad Staton. So Brad Staton, put your number on there. Okay. No, you're both close. Somebody got it right on the dot. Okay. So I don't know if you can't see because it's all probably fuzzy and stuff, but the number was 2. So Nick picked 1. Brad picked 2.
Damn.
Okay. So Brad Staton, send me your address to the bowlingfool@gmail.com, and I will send out a bowling related gift to you via Amazon. Okay. Oh, also pick out your favorite bowling ball brand. Okay. So just as another side note, in the email you send, you could do it here or in the email, send me your favorite bowling ball brand. So congratulations. Sorry, Nick, you're the runner-up. Runner-up is his first place loser. So sorry, man, you don't win anything. You won last time, so that's good. We'll let other people win. But your odds were pretty good. It's only 1 out of 2, but you guys get pretty damn close. Okay, I'll finish up the comments and I'll end it just because the stream's looking like crap right now and it's not getting any better. So apologies. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, let's see. The BOA is a game changer. The BOA will outlast the shoes themselves. Okay, if you say the BOA will last long, I just know a few people where the BOA ends up breaking the plastic parts. Brad, Colorado will tell you pot comes from a plant also. Hell yeah. Nick, your audio was tweaking at some point also. Hell yes. Nick, I like my chances. Jim Carnell, I'm just happy to be here as all the other streams I've had to watch replays at 5 a.m. after I got off the night shift. I appreciate you watching my streams after the fact, Jim. Thank you for your support. Truly appreciate that. And I got your numbers there, Nick and Brad. Okay, Jim Carnell, congrats. Winner, chicken dinner, Brad. Larry Tripp, congrats, Brad. Thanks, guys. And Miss Fool, thank you. Brad, you're right. I can't win every time. Okay, so apologies about the stream, guys. I just went to crap for some weird reason. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I think we covered most of the stuff I wanted to talk about. Let's go down the list here. Oh, by the way, I've got jigs. I'm having 20 more jigs made. So anybody who wants any more jigs, feel free to email me at thebowlingfool@gmail.com. I had a bunch of interest, been selling a whole bunch the last week. So hit me up on that. I'm trying to make it. I've sold so many. I'm down to like 7 left. So I'm having my machinist make 20 more. That way I never have a gap where I never have, I will always be selling them. Let's put it that way. Also, to the rods that I'm making, I'm having the machinist make the new rods for the measuring devices. So I'm going to be selling 3 sets of 3. So I'm having to make 10 sets of 3 right now. And I don't have a total final cost yet, but it's probably going to be somewhere around $150-ish with shipping included. I'm making a 31/30 seconds, a 1 1/4, and a 1 1/2. And they're going to be machined, and it's going to be awesome. They're going to be super tough, And I may be talking about that on the next stream. I'm waiting for the hardware to come in, and the machine is waiting for the hardware, and he's currently making them as we speak right now. So I'll talk about that next time. Let's see. And also drill bit holder. So I bought a drill bit holder. This guy makes some custom design on Facebook Marketplace. He's just doing them as a side gig. And so I told him, hey, I'll mention your name on the stream tonight. He says, I don't know. This is like a side gig. I only have enough to make them 4. So I don't know if he's going to be making them full time. But when I get that in, when he's making mine custom, it's a rotating drill bit carousel, kind of like the Innovative one, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper. He's selling them for $150. And so when I get it in, I'll promote that product and I'll promote him. If anybody's interested, I'll give you the link on his, on where to buy them. And I think that was it. Also, Tori Casey, the guy that won the sneak attack, my subscriber that won the sneak attack, is getting it drilled up. So I'm kind of curious to see how that ball is going to roll for him. So anyway, let's see. And I got your email, Brad. Awesome. Cool. Thanks for the live stream. You made my night better at work. Right on, Nick. Appreciate it, brother. And I think I've just seen that 150 for the drill bit holder. Yes. And he's pretty much all sold out for this, what the material that he has on hand. And so I'll let you know if he gets any more in stock. All right, Brad just sent you my info. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry about the quality of the stream. I will try to figure out what the heck happened because it looks like I still have Wi-Fi. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, everybody. I will see you in the next video.
Thanks, everyone.
See you guys.